Long ago, in the golden deserts of Al-Hasa, there was a bustling village surrounded by endless dunes. The villagers often spoke of a magical legend, the tale of the 7 jewels. These weren't ordinary jewels. Each one possessed a special power: courage, wisdom, healing, truth, hope, kindness, and unity. But over time, the jewels were lost, scattered across the land, and forgotten as just another bedtime story. In the heart of the village lived Yasmin, a curious and adventurous girl with a braid as long as her spirit was bold. One day, while helping her grandfather clean their old clay house, she discovered an ancient scroll hidden in a jar. The scroll revealed a map leading to the 7 jewels and a note. Only a pure heart can unlock the jewel's true power. Yasmin looked at the dry, cracked earth outside and thought about her struggling village. The wells were nearly empty, and the palm trees drooped in the scorching heat. "Maybe the jewels can bring back life to our home," she whispered. So she tucked the map into her satchel, kissed her family goodbye, and set out on her quest. The first jewel was hidden in the shadowy oasis, an eerie place with tall, swaying date palms and strange, rustling sounds. As Yasmin ventured in, she heard a low growl. A lion with glowing amber eyes blocked her path. Her heart raced, but she took a deep breath and whispered, "I am not here to harm you. I only want to help my village." The lion stared at her for a moment, then stepped aside, revealing a golden jewel shimmering in the moonlight. As Yasmin picked it up, she felt a surge of courage fill her heart. Next, the map led her to the Caverns of Echoes, a maze of twisting tunnels. At the entrance, Yasmin found a riddle carved into the rock. "I fly without wings, I cry without eyes. Wherever I go, darkness flies. What am I?" Yasmin sat down to think. "A cloud!" she exclaimed, and the cavern lit up. A glowing emerald jewel appeared on a pedestal. Yasmin picked it up and felt her mind clear, as if all the answers to her questions were within reach. The 3rd jewel was hidden in the Garden of Life, a hidden paradise in the middle of the desert. When Yasmin arrived, she found an elderly man trying to water the wilting flowers, but his hands were trembling. Without hesitation, Yasmin took the jug and helped him water every plant. The man smiled warmly and said, "You have a kind heart. The jewel of healing belongs to you." As he spoke, a sapphire jewel sparkled among the flowers. When Yasmin held it, she felt refreshed and full of energy. The map next led Yasmin to the reflection lake. When she gazed into the still water, her reflection began to speak. "Yasmin," it said, "what is your greatest fear?" Yasmin hesitated, but admitted softly, "I'm afraid I'll fail my village. What if I'm not strong enough?" The reflection smiled, and the water rippled, revealing a glowing ruby. Yasmin picked it up, and a feeling of strength, honesty, and determination filled her. The 5th jewel was hidden in the Valley of Shadows, a dark and foreboding place. As Yasmin walked, doubt crept into her heart. She felt small and powerless in the vastness of the desert. But then she saw a tiny wildflower blooming in the sand. "If this little flower can grow here," Yasmin said, "then I can keep going." Suddenly, the ground beneath the flower began to glow, and a turquoise jewel emerged. Yasmin picked it up, and a warm feeling of hope swept over her. The next stop on the map was the Cliff of Winds, where Yasmin found a falcon trapped under a heavy branch. Carefully, she freed the bird and cleaned its wing. The falcon cawed softly, then flew into the sky. Moments later, it returned with a gleaming topaz jewel in its beak, dropping it into Yasmin's hands. As she held it, she felt the power of kindness spread through her, making her heart feel light and full of joy. The map showed that the final jewel was back in her village. Yasmin returned, carrying the 6 jewels in her satchel. She placed them on the ground, hoping they would do something magical. But nothing happened. Yasmin sat down, feeling defeated. The villagers gathered around, curious. "What are these?" asked her younger brother, Jamal. Yasmin explained the whole journey. An elder in the crowd smiled and said, "Perhaps the real magic is not in the jewels themselves, but in the lessons they represent: courage, wisdom, healing, truth, hope, and kindness. If we come together as one, we can bring life back to Al-Kamar." Inspired, the villagers began working together. Some dug wells, others planted seeds, and children carried water to the fields. As they worked in harmony, the 6 jewels began to glow brighter and brighter. Suddenly, a 7th jewel appeared in the center, radiating golden light. Clouds rolled in and rain poured down, soaking the dry earth. The crops grew tall, the wells filled with water, and the village flourished once again. From that day forward, Yasmin's village never forgot the magic of the 7 jewels. They learned that courage, wisdom, healing, truth, hope, kindness, and unity could overcome any challenge, and that the greatest magic of all is what people can achieve when they work together. The end. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more magical stories. We'd love to hear your favorite part in the comments below.